Hi, visionaries. Excited to do this live today. I am sharing today on the topic of how to turn your healing journey into a published book and paid platform. So, really looking forward to doing this live today. For those who have been interested in our upcoming book publishing opportunity, Girl Heal, this is exactly what this is about. So, I'm going to share more about that in this topic today. So, if you're catching this live or watching the replay, welcome. Comment replay if you're watching the replay. Feel free to ask any questions at any point in this live because I will be answering those here. So I'm glad you're here. And today I want to talk to the women who've been through something, who maybe you've survived a heartbreak, breakdowns, transitions, losses, and rebirths, and now you're wondering if it's time to do something with that journey, or you've been meaning to do something with that journey. You've been wanting to share that parts of your story, um, and turn it into something that actually helps people. Or maybe you're already doing some of that in your business, but you want to amplify that and you want to continue to help more people, and which heals you even further in the process, right? So, here's what I've learned after working with hundreds of women. Your story is the most underutilized asset. I want to say that again. Your story is the most underutilized asset that you have as a businesswoman, as a woman on a mission, as a leader. So, if you've gone through something that has changed you, if you've done the healing work, or you're in it right now and you're finding your way through it, or you're helping people through it, you're already on that mission. Um, your story has a lot of value, not just emotional value, not just inspiration, but actual impact, income, and influence. So, so many of us hold back because we think, I'm not a writer, or I'm not ready to be that visible. But you're on a different mission, right? You're here because you want to create impact, you're impact driven, and you know that the work that you do is incredibly powerful. So you want to do more of that. You want to continue to collaborate, connect with other women, and guide other women on their healing journey or their journey of transformation, whatever it is that you specifically focus on. I specifically work with the transformational leaders. So, anyone in the transformational space that either helps people through their fitness journey, through their healing journey, through life coaching, any of that sort, that's who I like to focus on working with. And maybe that's who you also focus on working with. So, this is what I want to tell you. You don't have to be the most amazing writer or whatever the case for you to be able to share your story in a deeper, more impactful way. You don't need a huge audience to make a difference, and you don't need to write even a whole book for that matter to become a published author and share your story, which I'm sure lots of you have thought of that, right? I know when I was younger, I always thought, I want to publish a book someday. And I thought it was going to be something way further out in the future because I was like, I'm not going to write an entire book right now within whatever time frame, you know? So that's why I actually created this book, Girl Heal. It's a platform, it's a movement, and really a sacred place for transformational women who are ready to tell their story and get paid for their purpose. So, like I said, maybe you already get paid for your purpose, right? Maybe that's your business and that's what you do in your business, but now you're just ready to amplify that. So, that's exactly why I created this book, Girl Heal. This is publishing August 25th. Now that's coming up, right? We have a few months left. And I'm really excited for this book because that's the whole purpose of this book, right? This book is so we can share a chapter, a part of our story that we want to share that really helps women in their transformational journey of overcoming or to help them get to that next level, right? So that's exactly what we're doing here with this book, and I'm really looking forward to getting this published upcoming August. I know it's going to be incredibly powerful. I know the women who will be in this book will be incredibly powerful women who are just ready and have done the work and are just here to that for that next level of growth as well, right? And to collaborate with other women in this space. This is actually my favorite part about these kinds of projects is that they're collaborative. So we get to bring together a group of women who are on the same mission and we get to amplify that mission together. So thank you for those who tuned in. Like I said, if you have any questions throughout this live, please share. I will be answering those right now. So, if you're a coach, a healer, a speaker, or you've been through something life-changing, you're craving more visibility, more aligned clients, and more authority, or you're ready to move from survival to leadership or leadership into the next level, and you want to share your story from wisdom, not wounds, that's exactly what this is for. So if you've been feeling the nudge, then this is your moment. The doors are open and the seats are limited, and we're only accepting women who are truly ready to rise, to lead, and to be seen. So, really excited for those who will be coming into this space and sharing this journey with us. If you want more details about this book, um, definitely let me know, but I will drop some of the details that I had already planned to share with you all. This is what we're looking for. We're gonna share your chapter, so you will write your chapter, and we will publish the chapter in our next best-selling multi-author book, which is Girl Heal. We also have another one coming up in September. That's Moms Rise and Thrive. So we have a few books coming up, but this is specifically the one we're focused on right now. You'll join a powerful mastermind of transformational women. We will help you build your message, share your story, and position it as a platform. You'll speak in a 3-day virtual summit. It'll be a paid opportunity, and you'll be invited to our in-person New York City retreat in September. I'm not totally 100% if it's going to be in New York yet, but I do know we will be hosting a retreat for Girl Heal in September. And we do have our virtual one in August as well. So we will be hosting a virtual summit in August as well for this book. So you'll be invited to all of those, and we'll be hosting live interviews, brand shoots, and really just giving you the mic so that we can hear more about your story and you can continue to create that impact that you were so meant to create. So again, it's not just for publishing, it's really a platform that we're building and we're helping you build. So this is for the women who are ready to rise as thought leaders and movement makers. So yes, thank you all for tuning in. Let me see if there's anything else that I wanted to share before I hop off. No, basically all I wanted to say is that if you're feeling the call and this is you, you've been wanting to share your story, drop a comment, Girl Heal, and I'll send you the details. And again, we only have a few spots left, so they are filling up quickly, and really this is your moment. So we're going to make it a really special one.